Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Arsenal don't contact Marco Asensio agents over a move, and our monitoring spirit that they call the mirror, and then they let us know say Arsenal they interested in this move. And why all these things be like this, they say Asensio gets 1 more year left on his contract. So Real Madrid they look and say they no one give the guy a bumper pay rise. They don't give him contract extension, but no be like a spectacular contract. And Asensio on the other hand they expect Real Madrid to give him guarantees, to give him sureties. Say for next season when they come, when I go play me, I will play. You get every player wants a starting shirt. He won't play very well. So now be the problem. That is why the guy never signed a new contract. And everybody knows say if this guy play next season, then he'll be going out for free, and they don't want him to go for free. Instead, they would like to recoup some money from his head so that they will sign a replacement early. They don't want me to be like that. So that's all the team where they give Arsenal moral. Say okay, we would like to sign this guy. Now at the same time, Real Madrid no go like to break the bank for somebody who no be regular for their team. That is why they don't want to give the guy a very big contract or give him any guarantee. Say okay, we will start to, because who you want bench now with the way they set up their team, because Ancelotti they prefer a Benzema, Vinicius Junior and a Valverde. Now what team prefer now in first choice with that. So I don't know how all these things they play out, but as Arsenal for transfer window, we are trying to cast our nets wide. Yes, we could know who we will sign. Because I know say we need a winger to upgrade that PP, because many people were not interested in. Don't forget say Gakpo don't do for the list of the wingers who they interested in. Rafinha of recent don't did. Even Fabrizio tell us say that one are legit. Arsenal won't sign the guy. Now they don't add the Richarlison, and now we are adding Marco Asensio. So we never know. All we know say Arsenal go sign players. So make everybody just calm down, calm your nerves. We will sign. On my way from that, so Sassuolo don't sign Gianluca Scamacca replacement, and now Augustin Alvarez. Now they want to replace him from Penarol. They buy the guy £11 million. So for those who know they live for YouTube, when I go live, they give that breaking news. So as I make I still let you know, no for no loss, no blessing, I know they carry that long. You get so Scamacca don't sign the replacement to show say then they willing to sell the guy, and our monitoring spirits. Ever ready, ever reliable Fabrizio Romano now can let us know say they don't sign a replacement. So Gianluca Scamacca could leave. That's what he said. He could leave. You get once the rights offer done, they will not offer £34 million. They're saying at £42.5 million they want. So all we have to do is add the extra £8 million or £8.5 million and get our man. This is simple. At the same time, Arsenal don't contact Jarrod Bowen representatives and agents over a move to Arsenal, and our monitoring spirit that they call the Beautiful Podcast. Now they all from here the news. I know so this Jarrod Bowen at West Ham, the guy they played, the guy was like one of the revolutions of the season. Even he can't get England call up. I think he played the match against Azzurri, the Italian match, where they draw 0-0. So Arsenal the reason the guy because we won't rejig our squad also. So the reason so any feedback will come, I will still let you know. So now what's is up with that. I'm a Tottenham Hotspur don't they interested in Richarlison amid Arsenal interest, and you know say Arsenal have they interested in the guy. So Tottenham don't chook head. I don't see the news everywhere, but the thing is say there have been no formal bid. Tottenham never come outside and send a bid or send an offer that we're going for this guy, but all we know is that they are also interested in the guy. They have interest, and then they dangle Champions League for the guy front. We can go join them. So I don't know how it will be, because if he go there now, it is either a Benjamin member he go be now, because they get Kane, Son, Kulusevski for front. So who he go bench? But because they have Champions League, they have multiple competitions they are playing, they instead go like to go there. Well, I never know how all these things go play out. All I know is this transfer window, I can bet anything. They show me Arsenal go sign. And what make me believe say Arsenal go sign? They say Arteta also does not want to lose his job. No be Papa house be this. Himself then hire him again, and he no one face the wrath of the fans. It is either the owners never want give him money to spend, that maybe there is no money, because I don't think Arteta has any blame here. Like we can hold Arteta say na him be the cause of the problem. Like he never identified targets. I believe he has identified his targets, but maybe money never did enough. That is what I'm thinking, because I never know how all these things will go. And don't forget, last season we signed about 6 players. That's the summer transfer window. We signed about 6 players. Not be saying that when season start to sign them. Who even believed we were going to sign 6 players last summer? So make una just calm down. Even Fabrizio Romano sef don come outside, they let us know say Arsenal interest in signing Rafinha of Leeds, say it dey very very legit. So many people no go dey reason am say na maybe talk is cheap. Say no, say Arsenal really wan sign the guy, they dey interested in the guy. So now whether Leeds go sell am, because Leeds no go collect anything less than £55 million. That was what he said. Well, we watch as everything dey turn out, because we know say we need a direct winger, a new winger. At the same time, our monitoring spirit wey they call David Ornstein don come outside. They let us know say Fulham they highly interested in collecting Ben Leno from Arsenal, and they already open talks. Say they won't sign the guy. And once when they give Fulham morale, when they give them confidence, say they will get the guy, because Leno no one come up for London. Leno they feel say London they don't get in stay. Children they go school. No, why you gonna move cities up and down now? So he would like to stay here, and God be so kind to him. Fulham, the newly promoted side, and they be based in London, so you can't help him. So we are looking at him moving to Fulham, because they don't already open talks. So anyhow where the talks go, Shola, I go here to let you know, because Ben Leno no go come stay for Arsenal again, especially when Arsenal don't sign another goalkeeper. We don't sign Matt Turner. In case you don't forget, Matt Turner go see join us later for this June. Now he go see join us. So that's where everything they go. We dey hear say Atlanta sef dey interested in signing Nuno Tavares from Arsenal. Then they look for a new left back. So I never know whether Arsenal will sell the guy. I don't think Arsenal should sell Nuno Tavares. Instead, on the contrary, make them loan him out, make him go develop. Because I believe say in the beginning of the season when the guy first entered, the guy played very very well. Until see he can come back, can displace him. Then he can go for a long run, play. When he can come back, he was now feeling rusty out of lack of match fitness. Play so many matches now. So maybe they just send the guy out on loan. At least when you buy somebody of £6 million, what are you bargaining for? That's still developments in the 90-day development stage. Never reach. You will start to reap the fruit of our labor. So maybe let the guy go out on loan and come back. On my way from that, so PSG sef don dey serious with signing Gianluca Scamacca. PSG now dey threaten us with Scamacca now. PSG dey ready to triple in salary. Triple. So they want triple in salary because Mauricio Icardi, wey dem get for that side, wey dey play number 9. The guy, I no sure say that one dey even dey see game time, because na Messi dey put for 9. Maybe Mbappe name go dey for flank. So I never know how they want to do that side. All I know is they are interested in carrying our Gianluca Scamacca. So it's either Arsenal act fast or PSG acts faster than us, but the appeal of PSG is going to turn any player's head away. Wetin go make Gianluca Scamacca can choose Arsenal over a PSG side? The only thing we focus on maybe game time, because PSG is a star-studded side. When you go there, you may not play games. Now the only advantage you will get over PSG, if not for money, they pass us. If not for appeal, they pass us. If not for competition, Shola say okay, every season you go win something, they pass us. So we don't even need them. Tottenham Hotspur don sign so many players. So I can't go dey do my research, can't check which kind of players like Tottenham Hotspur sign. I can't see they sign Ivan Perisic, they sign one guy for Celtic, they see someone. Everybody that they sign, there no be anything, they be shit packer. You see this Ivan Perisic, now old man he be, and the one is for fullback. I believe they just bring him for cover. I don't think it's going to be the first choice fullback. Put Ivan Perisic and Bukayo Saka go take and wipe the floor. Put out with Martinez go take and wipe the floor. It's not pacey, so that one a shit packer. The rest two na average players. But those they say Spurs don't sign. They are a bunch of average players, and at this point in time, you have to understand one thing. We as Arsenal, we are not going for average players again. We will look for one is one. That is how we look for people like maybe Gabriel Jesus, people like the Richarlison, here all the names so they links to. Names we say when they come, they hit the ground running. Look at Sergej Milinkovic. All these kind of players, these are the people that we are expecting that we will sign. We don't want to sign a Nuno Tavares again. We don't want to sign some kind of Lokonga, this kind of average. No. We're looking for one is one. And they dey easy, because all this one is one. As you look at, that's what other people say they look at. So Mokuna just calm down, be patient. Get this transfer window, it long go. It go end for September 1. June never finish. We still get the whole of July. We still get the whole of August. Then I calm down, babe. Kevin Campbell sef don come outside come dey talk say Arteta need to upgrade dat Nuno Tavares because the guy dey very very rusty. Na wetin we dey talk. That's why Atlanta sef dey come say dem wan collect am for one hand. You get we get many people wey wan sign because I think we were looking at Max Aarons, we were looking at Aaron Hickey. I no come know. Okay, Max Aarons for the other side, okay, but I never know how all these things go sup. Even Tariq Lamptey, once upon a time we heard his name, so I never know how they wan do all these things. Well, more dey watch. I know say even Zinchenko sef still dey for the corner there with the scam say okay, left back posi. All I know is if we sign these people, more just I go still dey do my research, man. Know how much even be our budget, our transfer budget. We never hear anything about them. Unlike the previous one wey dey hear, they don go borrow 200 million for bank, 250. At the end of the day, we spend 150. The remaining change, they return am to the accounting department. Hey, dey. At the same time, Kevin Campbell sef come dey talk say Arsenal fit take Raheem Sterling for Man City. They go like to take the guy, but the only stumbling block na be im wages. Say the guy's salary dey very very high because the guy dey earn like 350 or thereabout. It's too high for Arsenal wage bill. You get, so na the only thing wey go fit be stumbling block. But I don't think that should stop us. If na the guy go be our savior, our messiah, Baba give am the money, make him come. Other people wey dey pay am, dem no carry forehead. So na so e go be. Charlie Watt sef wey be one of our monitoring spirits, wey be goal.com correspondent and Arsenal correspondent. Baba don come outside come dey talk say Arsenal should go for Yuri Tillemans wey be £25 million. See, that £25 million is a very very big bargain because many journalists all over the world don do their research, don check everything. Come dey say the value, the amount wey e go take for Arsenal to collect this guy from Leicester, e no go pass that kind £25 million. Say make Arsenal rush, make dem go for am, make dem go pay the money. Say e go dey very very important because they need somebody of that nature in the middle of their pack to fight all the battles. Imagine a midfield with a Yuri Tillemans and a Thomas Partey. How you go see am? E no go make sense. So that's what we are talking about. So we know what yesterday. You should check the top left corner of your screen. You see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and get out.